everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. You're here looking at a new map. I'm doing things a little bit differently with this video, partially because I didn't have a map to make my own this week, so I kind of took the time to take this map and kind of do a little bit more with it. This is called New Hope. This is on the in-game mod hub, available for consoles as well as PC. Let's see here. We're actually at the gas station in town. Let's take a look at the map real quick. Show you guys a little bit. So all of this is what you get when you start out. When you do new farmer mode, don't mind the shape of this because it is expanded. But you do get a field right here as far as what you own. And you get field 4. Let's go over here. So you get field 4 and that one. Field 12, farmland 12, and then 11 as your home farm or your only field. I bought farmland 3 and 2, as well as 13. And 56, which is basically just around that pond, because why not? As you can see, we've got quite a few placeables and equipment. You get none of that. Basically, you get a few pieces of small equipment over here, just enough to basically harvest the field and plow or cultivate it and then replant it. So let's hop in our unit track and head over there. I do have a marker because I am wanting to sell this stuff, and I forgot to do that before I left. So we do have a nice little town here with a couple of sell points and a gas station, obviously. This is the hold on one second, let me switch over here real quick if I can figure out. Okay, so the credits, at least on kingmods.net, gives it to David Merriman, Merriman. Welcome to New Hope. Let's your imagination run wild and your dream farm come true. There are 55 farmlands to buy, 2 are of woodlands. There are UK license plates, but I have a mod in that makes mine. Well, apparently I don't have one on here. Oh, I see the spot for it. But yeah, UK license plates if you don't have a mod. Animations of crows, butterflies are at the pond, and there are hot air balloons, which I think is kind of cool. I guess he did an update at one point and said a new save game is not necessarily required, but it is to use all the new features. So, where we're at is where the existing road ends, basically. So everything here forward is what I've done. Basically, I made a mud path for the most part because I wanted something a little bit different than just the. We're taking a different route into our land than what I normally do. And normally, what I would do is actually just turn right here, and that takes us straight into our farmyard or our farmhouse area. This way, we hit the our one and only field. But like I said, we're also heading over to try to get this lime sold. Looks like a few spots I need to clean up a little bit, but I kind of just said screw it. Got one of the bigger markers, and I just kind of made a path. I made a secondary path over there because there was a spot cut through the woods for it. This spot was here. I didn't see that one there, but that's also looks to be right there on the little pond. So that's our field. It is ready to plant. No, and I forgot to put the meadow land there. But all this is what I've built. Ooh. So this is where it's saying I can sell this stuff at. Maybe? There it is. Yeah, I bought enough to fill up my lime spreader, but clearly we didn't need it all, so let's sell it. Not like we need funds or anything, but it's the nature of the game. So I have a little market here, ironically enough, called the Little Market. And we'll just leave that running. And this is kind of our workshop area. Made parking spots out front, so that way if they want to come over here and shop, they can. We do have our nice little workshop inside here. Where are my lights? Oh, are those my lights? Yes, they are. Sweet! I do have a nice little dump truck that unfortunately doesn't dump. This is one of those that you can set it up to already have crap in it, but for some reason I can't actually use it like a dump truck. Kind of irritating. So we have a John Deere 3650, the big bag. That's the big bag that you get. So you can, ooh, I need to clean that up for certain. So we're just going to kind of walk around here. We do have another beehive to help with, obviously, any fields that we do. And it is cold enough. It's only in the sick. I was not expecting that. But that is one of the newer beehives, extra long or extra large or something like that. But I'm thinking of making this a tillable land over here, from basically here down to the tree line and in between our two roads. So we do have a rock crusher as well. Just kind of wanting to make sure that any rocks we get out of our fields, we can process. And I do have our all-in-one production, which isn't exactly everything in one, but it is pretty darn close. So I know you guys, if you're a long viewer of the channel, you've seen me use this many times. Excuse me. We do have a water distributor here, which doesn't seem to be working right now, which is fine. Let's just do that. We'll just activate it. That way we can get hopefully some water coming in here and filling up. So that way if we need it, we got it. So this is our universal crusher. So iron ore, lime, ore production, sandbag filling, and wood chips. So, and now our lovely Sukup grain bin complex. Excuse me. I just have a little frog in my throat here, so I apologize. This actually can dry corn, if I'm not mistaken. I'll dry it a couple different things. But right now we just have wheat inside of here. 266, almost 267,000 liters. And this is our all-in-one production. So this one, if you have it, it's underneath factories. Wow, almost spaced on that. But you can see just how much space we have. And it is a nice, beautiful complex, too. I wonder if I can go up these. Ooh, I can go up them with almost no issue. Just gotta do a little jump here and there. Okay. And that railing actually has a collision. Nice. That does not. But I kind of decided to go with those flags instead of the regular American flags because it's just something different. Okay, maybe it does have a collision. And down on top of the heater. Or dryer. Oh, right through the dryer. I've added these boards here because I just like to see what we got in here. And I didn't realize that, but if you come up close to this, you can make your text size larger. You can change it to what I have currently set at to show you the amount and percentage of how full it is. Amount and capacity, or just only the amount. I didn't realize that, and I kind of like the percentage. But you do have a switch over here to turn your lights on and off, which I think is pretty cool. Instead of just them always kicking on. And over here we have our truck shop with a diesel tank out on the outside here. Right now we just have one set up right now. This guy here, I love because we had this in 22. And I just love this particular trailer, mainly because of the capacity. The fact that we can have one single tank. We don't need a double or triple tank. And I like it. Of course, we got to go with this, with the eyes in the cab. Obviously, you can't see them because I haven't started the truck up yet. And I don't plan it to it because, yeah. So this one we can actually put propane in here. Which... Did I see that as an option? Yeah, there is propane in here for an option. Interesting. I wonder if it actually would work right or not. Because I'm not getting anything down here that signifies, working with propane. So maybe I have to put propane in for it to consider doing anything? I don't know. Let's get back over here and head over to the house. Well, not the house yet. I'm a little proud of this little drive that I did. Because I inadvertently cut it through the woods and I didn't intend to. But once I got it cleared out, I really like it. And all this currently on the left, not that far back. I actually added to make, because this was a grassy area, kind of comes back in through here. You can see some of the grasses and flowers that I put in. So everything to my right was essentially part of the grassland. I didn't like that. I liked the thought of actually having our trail follow the edge of the forest. So I made it happen. And it actually looks pretty good in my opinion. I mean, granted, most of the time when I'm driving past, I don't really pay attention, but part of that's because I don't want to pay attention to it. It's nice. And then this is our main storage for all of our vehicles. I'm sure you saw that I have the one one silo over there for basically buy all, where you can buy legitimately anything you need. But in here, I've actually put buy locations as well. So there's seed, fertilizer, liquid fert, herbicide, which is over here, I think. I think this is herbicide. No, that's fertilizer. That means herbicide's over here. Yeah. And then you see I got quite a bit of equipment. Our plow has seen better days. And I think we are going to be getting this out because let's get over here. I'm thinking of planting barley. And I think that's going to work out for us. I don't know why barley, just something different instead of everything else. But at the same time, I could just plant the oilseed radish or something along those lines. If I have anything else, I think that's the only thing that I can really do for crop or field coverage going over the winter, or grass. But I think we'll do barley so that way we can get into June timeframe to harvest, and then hopefully we can be able to, say, plant lavender or something like that, or even poppies. Well, poppy has a short season, so that might not work out exactly. I could also do wheat again, but there's not much we can plant in July. That's kind of what I'm looking at too. What can I do to get us into March without having to just do the oilseed radish? Now, if we get a couple fields going and we can rotate, then that'll be better. But right now, we just kind of have to do what we can. So let me get this opened up. It is very early in the morning, but we do have a mower. I do have 2 sprayers. This one I like just because it is quite a long boom system, but it's small and simple. Whereas this one is big and kind of complicated. We have quite a few tractors. Yes, I do have a red in the sea of green. And we do have a John Deere harvester that's designed to work on side hills. So hence the turf wheels, or tires rather. I do have a batwing mower, and this one I think is more so a mulcher. So if we need to mulch, this is what we're going to use. I do have 2 J&M carts. Those things are nice. Same with our usual Colossus rock picker. And a cultivator. Or disc cultivator, whatever you want to call it. So that's more of what we're going to do. And this actually allows us to get that nice fluffy ground for seedbed. All right, enough squirrel. Come on, let's go. Oh, don't get caught. So we are filling it up with fertilizer. Because we got it right here. And this should be, I believe, seed. So it's funny that I'm standing on the inside and it's telling me to take the lance, which is out here. So I'll just give the bucket a nice... Oh, I still have lime in there. Whoops. I'm going to have to go sell that when we get over that way. Alright, got that all nice and cleaned up. Man, that's taking forever. It's been a while since I've had to do, or I've decided to fill up like a normal person does, instead of just cheating it in. You know, I really do like these 3-star barns. I didn't even have to put the American flags out front. Though the one thing I think you may have heard me mention on another video or two is you can change the American flag on the back wall. Show you. This American flag over here. We can change it to be Canadian flag. But... So there's Canadian. But you don't change the... I need those lights on. These don't change to Canadian. Why not? I think that would be pretty sweet. So if you're on a Canadian map, you can rep the Canadian flag both inside and out. Restricted area. Yeah. So we're going to keep the American flag because, well, we can. How are we looking? Are we full yet? Yes, we are. Let's pull it forward and well, where's my seed? Or was I not back far enough? Huh. Well, I guess we're gonna go to our buy-all. See, all this work over here alongside with the rock and everything. Yeah, I went ahead and did it that way. And it ended up making a nice little spot for our header rack. Yeah, I probably could just leave one header on the ground and put the other one in the middle, but I kind of like it that way. It kind of keeps everything up off the ground for certain, especially in that area where we haven't had any rain, but, you know, theoretically you could have a bunch of flooding. I don't think you want your headers sitting in that water. So this guy, our buy-all. Let's see if I can get maneuvered in here so we can get it filled. There we go. Oh, only 5,500 bucks. All right, what did I say we were gonna do? Barley. There's barley. Make sure we close that lid on the back. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Do. Trying to. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. I just made a big mistake. Thankfully, I have like unrealistic capacity on this. Yeah, that's not working out for me. I think I might have to dump this into the bed of that truck that we were driving. You know what? Screw it. Just gonna leave it there for now. I will deal with that later. We need to get this out into the field, up and running. Let's, instead of doing the usual GPS, let's use Courseplay. I like using Courseplay at times. So that's the gist of the settings, it looks like. It looks like we have two headlands. We're going to start on the center so we can clean up those the headlands. Okay, let's kick that down a little bit. Even row width, yeah, we're gonna have that activated, so which means we're gonna overlap a little bit on each side, which is fine. Automatic direction of rows, not worrying about bypass, and we're skipping a row. So okay. Oh, that's what I screwed up on. What did I change? Let's generate the field work course. There we go. Now we can start the job. It sounds like bagpipes warming up. We're gonna let him go about his way. Let Paul take over. Let's not tab out. Where are you? There you are. We're gonna go check out the house. I love this little Lintrack, Unitrack thing. And yes, it has unrealistic capacity in the bed. I love it. I enjoy playing the game, but I also love having unrealistic capacities. So yeah, these trees on the side of the are where am I doing as well. We do have a spot over here for our field truck, or field trailer. And I thought I got rid of all the trees that were actually in the drive. And welcome home. My chickens seem to have busted out. I've been meaning to swap that out anyway. So this is our humble abode. And I say that lightly. So I do have 2 beautiful trucks. This is my daily driver, usually. This is my heavy duty work truck, especially if I need to go long haul. Because it does have a bed in that. Let's head inside. So right off the bat, we got our beautiful, massive kitchen. Well, I say massive, but it really isn't. Got double ovens, double stoves. Well, double ovens. Stovetop. And I just realized I don't have a sink in here. What? Alright. Oh, there's a sink. I was gonna say, who overlooked the fact that we don't have a sink? I'm just overlooking it because it kind of blends in with all the silverware. Yeah, coffee station, anyone? We have plenty of seating for all the farm hands when it comes to lunchtime, dinner time, whatever time it needs to be. And we do have a playroom as well for the adults. A nice massive toilet. Well, yeah. We'll check that out here in a moment. Gotta have the recording studio and art studio. I love the fact that it's Snake Bizzle, his editing computer and recording. We'll head down that way here momentarily. But a nice relaxing living room with what looks to be amazingly comfortable chairs. And then a massive TV. I hope there's surround sound in here. Yeah, okay. Laundry room. Big and beautiful laundry room at that. Could be another bedroom if you guys needed it. This could be as well. No, it's in my opinion, it's a little odd if you're, you know, this way and someone's making, you know, faces in the window and then you just happen to freak yourself out because you're sitting on the toilet and you see a face behind you. That's not creepy at all. This looks like it's a kid's room to an extent. Definitely another kid's room. I swear he's got a curved TV on the wall. Sure looks like it. And now the master suite. Look at this place. Ah, beautiful. Even a beautiful bathroom, which... why can't I see myself? With the wardrobe back in here. And there is a set of windows there. It's just obviously made so people can't look in. Yeah, one of the few places that actually has a fireplace in it. I don't remember seeing one in any other room now that I think of it. Yeah, not in there. And nothing in here. Alright, now for the backyard. God, that bed looks so comfortable. I need to get some sleep here soon. So I currently have our dog's, doghouse, whatever you want to call it, out here for Gracie. Wherever she's at. Last I saw, she was on the other side of the forest over here, out just running for her life out there, enjoying her life. We have a nice relaxing area over here. Beautiful grilling area outside. Ah, some leftover kebabs it looks like. But yeah, look at this seating. And then we have a hot tub jacuzzi over here. Yeah, can you imagine in there pooping and then you're just kind of sitting here staring at them, lightly tapping on the window? Yeah, that's not creepy at all. I have friends that would do that. But yeah, that's kind of how I have things set up here. So guys, as always, if you happen to like what you see, if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post and not just select few here and there. If you made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. So with all that being said, we'll catch you in the next episode. Take care. Peace.